but I made a few decisions I wasn't completely sure about. So we're gonna go ahead and change some of it. Episode 4 is supposed to come out at the end of the year. Hopefully Halloweenish. No. No. So we're gonna go ahead and change some of our choices because that's something we can do. Oh. Oops. Well, that's already a different choice. Chicken Dustin. Hello. It's the mom. Someone's living in the glass house. Gonna go. Okay. Those two are fine. There's nothing outside. Let me check the closet again. I feel extra sad now about the dog because I have an idea. Okay, message to group chat. Ask how they're doing. Ask individually. Oh god. Wait, I don't think I had these options yesterday. Can I borrow your shower? Can I? It'd be nice to see like a clean house. Right. Hello? Okay. No. Hello? The cleaning lady that's not allowed to clean because my cousin has a problem with people cleaning, apparently. Where's the fun things? Let me explore this one. Oh. Okay. I didn't know she saw it that way. I thought she was just being a dick. This lady is nice. Her husband's a little odd, but I'm also a little odd because I can talk to animals. Okay, so the game plan is going to be that I'm going to invite my cousin along with me to the creepy haunted house. Right. She's gonna go do her teething. Can I have tea? Remain silent. Okay, time to ditch my cousin. I'm gonna listen in. I'm eavesdropping. I longer than you'd hoped for, but oh. Where's Duke? Huh? Wait, did I load the wrong save? What? No, I saved Duke. His mom also disappeared? Have you seen these change on the farm? No, oh no. He's not gonna believe me. I know Big Betty is a pumpkin. Did I load the wrong save? How is that possible? Wait, how is that possible? I saved Duke. I played yesterday. Duke was there. What's going on? Please don't die. I don't understand. What happens if I wait for Tabata? No. She lost her foot miles. Cooler than my. Oh. Hi. I 100% did the first time, and now I'm just staying put. I miss out on cousin bonding time. I'm too scared of you to do that. I've seen what happens when I go off to do things on my own. And miss out on cousin bonding time? If calling this cousin bonding time is what it takes to get you to stay out of trouble, sure. I've got a couple hours to spare. I'll pick up some sodas and we can get out of here. I don't like lingering here just where anyone can just walk up and start talking to me. Wait, am I actually gonna bond with her? Oh, I'm going. What's this? Okay. Cool. And here I thought the estate was your secret lair. The estate is my non-secret lair. Everyone knows I live there. Now come on, let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. Wow, hello. Hope you're having a nice day. Gonna be lurking, just let you know. Okay, okay. Enjoy your food. Thank you for lurking. Your cousin pulls out a heavy set of keys from her pockets. Wait, she has a secret lair that's a normal house and she's been letting me live in that dump with her? What? Come on. Don't worry. It's empty. And clean, I bet. It's clean! Kind of like a vacation home, but I don't have to travel. Anyway, make her comfortable and have a soda. Really? Tabitha hands you a cream soda before settling in on the couch. Ask about the people in town. I'm supposed to have dinner at Reese's place. Do you know him? Reese? Oh yeah, the dude I used to hang out with Kanika and Stella. I kind of remember him. Quiet. Gave off a weird vibe. Stopped coming to school at one point. I guess he got sick or something? I know his mom better than I know him. She's been everybody's doctor for as long as I can remember. She's intimidating. I've always liked her. Guess that's not hereditary though. Reese always seemed like a bit of a wet blanket to me. I know I've already asked, but can you tell me what the deal is with you and Stella now that we're hanging out? Oh, not this again. But fine. We were close in high school. Really, really close. We'd have sleepovers a few nights a week, spend all night watching monster movies and eating chips, and... Anyway, Berlin didn't like her. I'd have to lie and say I was going over to her place to study. When we graduated, it was impossible to see her anymore. There were no more excuses to go study, and I was too busy learning the ropes at the mine. Berlin made sure my every waking minute was occupied. I didn't have time for friends. But I never needed friends before meeting Stella, so it was easy enough to slip back into the mindset and try to move on. You should hang out with her again. It's not like Berlin can stop you, and she misses you. I guess there isn't anything standing between us anymore. That hadn't really occurred to me yet. I don't think she'd like me now. A lot has changed. I haven't been very kind to her. I don't think I can fix that. You had some harsh things to say about Oscar last night. Do you really believe what you said? I do. Some people shouldn't have kids. Not wrong, but he already has a kid, so what the fuck? Do you want me to try and get you in with Kanika? Please, if she's anything like me, that would only make her hate me more. I have dignity. Okay. What do you think of Avery? Who? Oh. Avery works at the diner, wears pant shirts. I have no idea who you're talking about. Do you know Sybil well? Everyone in town knows her. Why did you hire Janie, actually? Berlin hired Janie. She was my babysitter before she started cleaning the estate. The police are really on my ass. I wouldn't really worry about them. Our family is the law around these parts. So you should do your best to stay on my good side. What's going on with Wayne? He's been following me. I think there's something wrong with him. Wayne? As in Sam Wayne? I know who you think is following you, but it can't be him. Sam Wayne wasn't a creep. Sorry, it's a bit of a sore spot for me. I'd rather not talk about it. Wait, okay. At the end of the last episode when we did play, it said that she said that he was a creep. Hello, did I miss the start? A little bit. I got stuck. The demo's a little bit broken. I think I may have broken the demo. So I just swapped to this game, which I was gonna swap to anyway. I'll try figuring out what I did wrong with the demo, because apparently there's supposed to be 2 lockpicks and I only found 1. I found a key, but I couldn't use it on the locked door, so... Oh well. And I played this one yesterday also. And now I'm just playing like different routes of it because the new episode comes out at the end of the year maybe, so I've got some time, and it has 97 achievements. So also this is the first time me and like my cousin, who was this chick, hung out, so I'm just trying to get information out of her. Some point you're gonna have to stop brushing off everything that's happening around town. Ooh. Okay, the man is stalking me. It's fine, I'm not going to let anything happen to you. Fine, fine, fine. Talk about your family. What was Perlene like? Okay, I guess you should know at least some things about the woman whose funeral you'll be attending. True. She was my mother. She was your mom's twin sister. A fraternal, they didn't look alike. Oh. Same with her personality as night and day from what I've heard. Perlene was a hard ass, but that comes with the territory. I mean, what else do you want to know? Did you two get along? Not really. How did she die? Sleep apnea. Oh, that sucks. Leave it at that. What was your dad like? Don't know. He just up and left one day. Didn't want anything to do with us anymore, I guess. They never got divorced, just separated. He probably couldn't be bothered to fill out any paperwork, especially considering he would lose any and all claim to the Scarlet fortune if they divorced. And he'd have to pay child support for a kid he couldn't be bothered to call on her birthday. I feel so bad for her. Does no one in this town have two parents? Hooray, another member of the Deadbeat Dads Club. I'm sorry, that must have been really hard for you. Yeah, I don't really think about it. He didn't want anything to do with me, his loss. What do you think of Silas and the other old-timers? What is there to think about? For better or for worse, they're the reason that the two of us are here right now. Okay. Relationship? What kind of things did Perlene tell you about me and my mom? I don't think you want to know. Perlene was a gossip and she was always at her worst talking about family. What do you really think of me? You're better than asking me for validation, I'll say that much. Okay. Wow. You're a better person than you let on. Gee, thanks. What? I'm serious. Okay. Talk about... Can we try some of the tea you picked up? It smells nice. Nope, it's a sleep time tea. You don't want to drink it in the middle of the day. Oh. Do you ever get to travel? Do you like living here? Do you actually like running the mine? Do you actually like running the mines? No, but it has to get done. I have had years of Perlene drilling that into my head. I can't trust anyone else to do my job, and if I don't do it, this entire town falls to ruin. What would you want to do if you weren't here? Does it matter? I am here. Dreaming about some other life will only make the one I have more difficult. Do you ever get to travel? No. Before I took over, Perlene was too busy to take me anywhere. Then when she retired, I became head of the company. I wound up in the same boat. It's not like anyone can fill in for you when you run everything. I'd like to go to the Outer Banks one day, but I guess I will have to wait until I retire. Maybe when this week is over, we can go to the beach together. Ha, maybe. My work never really ends though. Do you like living here? Hey, I said on Instagram when I started. I roughly started. Oh no, I started earlier than I did yesterday, didn't I? My bad. So, update. Something is wrong with my save file. Because I don't know if it's conflicting with the save file I have of Ichio that's still on my PC. Because yesterday you saw me talking to the old man and his son, right? I loaded up the same save, and the son is like, oh, he's dead? And I'm like, what? So that happened. So maybe we get to see the dog that I accidentally got killed before. Maybe she's still alive. I don't know what's wrong with the save file. It's really fucky. I think I'm gonna have to go look for the other save file, delete it, and then see if it fixes it, because the old man is dead apparently now. So that means the dog should be alive, even though like on the Steam save it should be the other way around. So I don't know why I don't know why it happened. Do you like living here? Oh, and I'm actually hanging out with my cousin. You don't need to have lived somewhere else if you like to live here. I respectfully disagree. Everything in life requires context to properly understand. And I don't have context here. The dog lives, I'm good. Seems hypocritical from someone who gave me a hard time for being from the city. True, you don't need to constantly know if you're living somewhere. Are you happy? Generally? No, I'm not. Why do you come here? I guess the estate has a lot of history. This place is so new by comparison, it's like the estate is full of ghosts, pressing down on me all the time, pressuring me to do what they want. When I'm here, I can imagine a life where I don't have to think about the 200 years of history resting on my shoulders. I can imagine just living as a bank teller or something, having a simple life. Why? Wait, why am I telling you this? Stop asking all these deep questions, it's not like you care anyway. I'm gonna hug her. Shia, that was a bad idea. Don't you dare. Oy, oy, oy. Are you gonna come go something? Is that actually happening? Stella will be there, but so will Kanika. I doubt she'd be thrilled to see me again, but there's no point arguing with you. If you're gonna get up to any paranormal stuff, I'd better be there to save your skin if it gets hairy. Count me in. Ah. Thanks for taking me out here. I almost forgot it's Mayor Jimmy Day. Good excuse to head over to the library, right, with the dog. Somebody's popular. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Ugh, what a ridiculous event. You know he's a dog, right? Did they fill you in on the little detail? We haven't had a human mayor in Scarlet Hollow since at least the early 1900s. We've been a dog mayor town since then. Everyone knows it's our family that holds the power in this town. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for lurking. Still, sounds like it could be kind of fun. Even I can admit it's funny watching everyone fawning over the little guy in his mayor getup. And Estella's gonna be there. Yeah, come in. We can finish our sodas and head out. I got the achievement! I can fix her! I can fix her. How do I look? It's been a while since I've been out in public like this. I'm kind of nervous. Excuse me, Miss Scarlet. Can I help you? Becca stares at you from a distance at the furious woman tears into Tabla. This must be her mother. What the hell do you think you're doing here, grinning like a buffoon after everything that happened last night? A mind collapse almost killed my poor sweet innocent child, and you thought it was a good idea to retaliate by demoting my husband? We've gotten used to a new lifestyle. You can't just take it away from us for something that's your fault. I heard that one girl had to have her foot amputated. That could have been my child. Don't think I won't be pressing charges. Shut up, Becca. Mommy's advocating for you. Your husband told your daughter that it was safe to go in that mine. Of course he was demoted. Even if he did, it wouldn't have mattered if the entrance to that mine was actually secured. They'll be held to pay. What legal grounds do you think you have? There are signs that place was boarded up. I did my legal duty, and you don't have a leg to stand on, so don't try to threaten me. If I were you, I'd listen to your brat. God damn it. She's right. I can't just hang out around town the day after something that doesn't look right. I should be up there, even if it's just to oversee what's going on. If I'm supposed to run this place, I've got to get my head in the game. I can't slip up like this again. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you at the library tonight. Man, fuck that lady. Legit Hercules a problem. Go to the library. I guess time to meet the fucking mayor. See? Here's the dog. Okay, Gretchen. Okay, so we know what this is. Hey, aren't you Deputy Franklin? Off duty. The services you render for me are more important than your police work. You still haven't found the Duke's body. What even are you doing? You still haven't found the Duke's body. What even are you doing here? Now, let's hear the stranger out. Tourism is part of this town's lifeblood, after all. Mr. Mayor, there's something very serious going on in town. We need your help. Of course, the pet disappearances. I've been made aware of the situation. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, I never got this interaction. I probably wouldn't have. So they don't like each other. Now, Gretchen, a lot of those were old dogs. It's fair for me to assume they simply went to the big farm upstate. Don't you dare talk to me about old dogs. She's got a good point, Mr. Mayor. Damn right I do. Scraps would have been out in those woods at the first sign of trouble, tearing out the throats of any creature who dare threaten the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. Yet here he is, posing for the little rectangles like nothing is wrong in this town. Oh, hey, whoa, Gretchen, calm down, girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Integrate. Ne'er do well, you dog. Okay, I'm gonna just leave. Okay, yeah, this is the save file from the Ichio playthrough, because I recognized him as Deputy Franklin when I didn't meet him in this playthrough, because I saved the old man. There you go. Okay, so that's out of the way. The pastor can also talk to animals. The same as yesterday, essentially. This is also... We're here for human. This is most likely going to be very similar. Up until... Okay. We'll fix this. Yeah, no, we'll fix this is still the choice. Okay. Oh no, you're not gonna try to get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? Okay. Should we invite Avery? Goes, I'm not gonna tell them that I invited Tabitha. So about the mirror. Should vote for Scraps and Collision. My bastard Daniel. I'm going to tell them about the talking to animals, which they actually kind of go along with pretty well, all things considered. I'm not telling them. I don't want to get yelled at by Kanika. Hello, how are you doing, Diana? Is that how you say it? Right. So last time the conversation went pretty smooth during dinner. Chilling. I'm replaying the chapter because there were some things I wanted to try out, but I didn't. So I'm going to see how much it changes the outcome. Unfortunately, my save is kind of fucked, so it's going to be very different than yesterday's playthrough because some characters are alive and some died. I wonder if I can get into the office. I just saw a TikTok of you on my For You page. Oh, which one? Which one was it? Oh. Fuck, I didn't actually pay attention. Wait, what? Oh, what is this? I did not see that before. Wait. Hey, okay. Ah. Yeah, that was yesterday's stream. Oh. I should probably have water somewhere for that redeem. I don't have any here, so it's gonna be soda. I'm sorry. It's still hydrating, right? Yeah, no, the demon stream is from yesterday. I've got the VOD up. I'll probably upload it to YouTube after editing. Maybe. But yeah. That happened. It's been ages. My goodness gracious, there's something that smells terribly off about that boy. The gold gumption. You keep her safe from that monster. Where's Eddie? I think Eddie is gonna get a kick out of this. Okay. Oh sure. I'll go in. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. Can I sneak into the... Oh, never mind. They're gonna argue about wanting to help cook. Oh, she put the dog in the car. Okay. So... What is that? I hadn't noticed that before. Because these are the ditchlings that are in the woods. Oh, there's a vampire thing there. It has fangs. I'm trying to figure out what's like ailing this dude. The working theory is that he's a vampire. Let's see. Does this change? No. That's the same. I still don't know where that movie is from, by the way. I think I recheck on the movie. Your mom is scary. Situation has to be rough. Okay, so this is gonna most likely be the same. Right, the elastic skins. Wait. I just, cause there's gonna be, she works from home, so there's an office and there's a bunch of paranormal stuff happening, and it's usually linked to like a mural. And so far the places where we've been, there's always been one, and my character kind of wants to go into the office, so the idea is that there is probably a mural in there. I want to see if I change stuff around, if I can go in there. It's a little controlling. Your art. I actually like the art. It would probably scare me in the middle of the night, but it looks pretty cool. I wonder if the developer has art prints of these things. Maybe, right? Seems like a shame if they don't. I'm gonna go ghost hunting. Okay. So we're gonna have to wash our hands. And let's see. This is only, the options only open the door. How can I? Fuck. I need to see what's behind this door. Okay. Fuck. I don't think I'm meant to see anything. But she's super defensive about the door. More and more I think that she's poisoning her kid. Okay. I'm not completely sure. If there is like a way to end this dinner super early by making her angry. Last time it went pretty smoothly. But it's not going smoothly now though. Fuck. Small talk. Thanks for putting this together. What were they like as kids? I have. God. My cousin says she admires you. Really, I didn't think Tabitha would look up to anyone who isn't a Scarlet. You just don't know her. You didn't get to know her. She has tons of inspirations. Rockefeller. Oh god. Okay. So that... Okay, so I don't have the option lower the tension, so it's probably fine. She's not gonna like this. No, Duke, he definitely died. I saw the footage. Welcome back. I made a misfire. Ma'am. Oi. Okay. You know, Sam Wayne? No. Okay. Okay, I need to diffuse.
So we finally meet.
Ah, thank you for the follow. I don't, because like last time he ended the conversation, but I don't want her to get angry before he gets a chance to say his piece, essentially. Small talk. You're a medical examiner. Do you know how my aunt died? Well, she suffocated. Who suffocated her? Because it's not sleep apnea. More like probably something else. Suffering from hallucinations. And that. Okay. About Reese. Having to isolate him. Oh. Yeah, I'm not touching that one because she got super mad. No. I clicked it. Small talk? Why don't you want me poking around the clinic? That's gonna get her mad. This is just like random question. Okay, last one. And now it's the last one. So it should be fine. Okay, so he still interrupts. That's fine. So this scene doesn't really make sense because the whole reason she didn't want us to bring snacks or cook or anything is because she wanted to make the food specifically so he doesn't get sick. This is a horror game, right? The first two chapters aren't super horror like. It's more like a thriller. The third chapter has some, so this chapter has some darker elements in it. So yeah, it is. It's based in the Appalachian Mountains. So it does like some of the lore in that area, which is pretty cool. I'm not familiar with most of that. It's on Steam. Yeah, so she didn't want us to bring snacks or cook or anything because she wanted to make it perfectly so that he doesn't get sick, and he still got sick. So that's why I don't really know what to make of her. I would assume she wouldn't want to, you know, hurt her already dying son, but it is Yesterday I played the chapter for the first time. Oh my god. And I got pretty into it because right now I'm playing it back because I want to see if having an extra person during an event that happens will change certain things. We need to see. One thing I don't know, something's up here. You seemed fine before dinner. Don't think we don't know something's up here. I don't care what you think. I just saw you out so I can take care of my son. Hi. If she is, I swear to God. Oh, cool. Say Chip. She wouldn't. That's just horrible. Who would do something like that to their own kid and for so long? So here's the thing. Usually, Kanika is like the more logical one of the group. So the fact that she doesn't really trust the mom makes me doubt her. Now you can see her. Look at her. And Stella's super, like, she believes everyone has a good side kind of character. Alright, tell them that. Guess it was kind of similar. But I've got the playthrough for the first 2 chapters on YouTube, if you want to look at it. Otherwise, it's not. Let me check. I want to say a price, but I'm not 100% sure it's that price. Yeah, it's 13 euros, 13.50 right now. It's on sale. I really like it, so up to you. I really like it, and it's from an indie dev. What to do with additions? You're not suggesting we go poking around in the area? Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not breaking to Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe. Please. There's something wrong with that dynamic. She is hiding something. Yeah, he got sick of the food that she made that wasn't supposed to make him sick, which is weird. Also, is the dog going ghost hunting with us? I hope not. Also, look at that. Look at those. Those are all over town. That's Wayne. That's chilling. I still don't know if Wayne is good or bad. I do know I can romance Wayne. I got curious when we were playing, and I tried to romance Wayne and it worked. I don't know if that means he's a good character or not. So far I've only been able to romance like friendly characters. Yep. Right back. Okay. This is Oscar. His house is haunted. And we're gonna go ghost something in this house. Speaking of, here's where the major change is coming. Why I decided to redo this whole thing. It's because my cousin should be joining. When is she joining? She's gonna join and Kanika's gonna hate me because she doesn't like her. That's Avery. Okay. Wrong. It's all supernatural, I promise. And ends up it's just like a ginormous gas leak. Oh. No, right. Zane also joining. When does the cousin appear? Oh. Huh? Did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. What? How did I fuck this up? Oh, there she is. Just make sure I don't get hurt. Okay, sure, the mine was definitely dangerous, but a haunted house, come on, this is one of the least dangerous things someone can do. It's basically a slumber party. It's not. Spoiler alert. I don't know, Kanika, I usually don't see much action out in the woods, and you know, both wound up in a pretty hairy situation Monday night. Exactly, I'm not underestimating how much danger. Why am I the problem? Why am I the problem? I'm glad I didn't stay in the same town with the people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. I wonder if the ghost will ever show with this many people around. It does. And I'm blind. She never really saw the ghost. Maybe. Okay, we go to the room. These two do not get along. And I know why, because in the previous playthrough, I talked to her and she doesn't like my family basically because they tried to buy her family's property, which I get is kind of a scummy move, but like she didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't have anything to do with it, so. Okay. Oh, the dog's here too. Okay. So Gretchen smells it. It is actually blood, and he tested it also. It's also human blood. It kind of rules out the gas leak thing, right? It has to be paranormal. I wonder... It has to... Yeah, tearing up the carpet. Okay, good. So we're not locked out of it because my cousin's here. Nice. Alright. Now we get into it. We're going down there, right? No readings. That's also the thing. Like, all that equipment never, like, went off. Well, you tested it wrong. Oh, okay. Okay, so she's also as rational as Kanika. Was it? Maybe they don't get along because they're also so similar. Alright, here we go. Alright. So, vision still happen. Yes! I knew it! Okay, so this is different. I went through the whole vision on my own. However, in the mine, when the paranormal thing happened, she also saw it, so I figured if I brought her... Is Fading some kind of weird family thing? Not that I'm aware of, nothing like that has happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in that basement? Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must just be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in that basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drift on the breeze. This... Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Ew. Tabitha? Please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Let's call the cops. I think this might be above their pay grade. I have a better idea. Tabitha anxiously steps into the brush and anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. It doesn't look like she should be able to stand there, and yet there she is, standing there. Hey, it's what? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Who did she call? Did she call Civil? Great. She couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Wow, fuck. Oh no! The dog's possessed too! Stella? Who are you? What are you doing on my property? She doesn't talk. Huh? Not the dog. To be fair, I have 2 saves of this game, and this save got fucked because on the Ichio one, I saved the dog, but an old man died. Like, his brains were everywhere. So on my Steam playthrough, I wanted to save the old man and see if I can save the dog as well. And I saved the old man. The dog died. So I don't know why my saves are kind of fucked. I think I need to delete one or the other, because I played this yesterday, the dog wasn't there. So this is kind of new for me too, like with added characters. I didn't know the dog was gonna get possessed. I thought Oscar said the country dog over old man. I thought Oscar said that the county owned this place. Yeah, Stella, it's us. Quit being weird. The thing is that when the old man dies, the police are instantly suspicious of me. So I wanted to avoid that in the Steam playthrough. But then something happens and they're still suspicious of me, even though it's like an act of nature. So I was like, okay, well, I guess they just don't have brains, and since I'm an outsider, obviously I made a whole mine collapse because I've got that power. But you know. Did you say Eddie? No one called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Edwardine. Eddie, you've got to be kidding me. Remain silent. Quit trying to scare us. This ghost hunting thing is over. I'm taking my cousin home now. You're not. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone, and you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what father might do. So Edwina is our ancestor, and she's talking to her lover, if I remember correctly. Doesn't even matter what I say. It seems like she's got some kind of script. Maybe once it's done, she'll go back to normal. I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to the Western Front, and now I'm the only Scarlet left behind besides father. I have responsibility, Charlie. Shut up, shut up. Edwina Scarlet, do you know that name? Of course I do. She's our great-grandmother, and Stella knows that. But if this is some kind of possession, there's no way it's her ghost. Edwardine died in the estate. There's no reason she would be haunting the annex. You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. Let her go. Oh, that timing. Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. Do you need to hold my hand? Are you scared? Hold my hand. I'm scared. We should hold hands for safety, not because either of us is scared. Actually, that might be a good idea, but only because I don't want us getting separated. Let's go back, alright? What would have happened had I not held her hand? Would we have gotten separated for real? Where did the annex go? Let's try the door. But there can't be anything behind it, it's just standing there. Wrong again! You ignore her, walking forward and reaching for the doorknob. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. Are you kidding me? Junior, pack your things. Quickly, hurry. Jesus, you scared the shit out of me. Maybe we should run him out on the rail too. Make an example of the whole family. This thing? Please, he's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. There were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. It's horrible. Alexis is talking about the collapse, right? Yeah. Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're gonna be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? God, this sucks. I can't imagine what it must be like to be driven out of your home like this. Maybe it wasn't actually this bad. Maybe it's exaggerating things. Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight, and what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you working the mines too, instead of lazing around in this big house. They're all possessed? They are. Yes. Maybe you should have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out, unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. We'll keep talking to us. Where are you supposed to be? I mean, it's a play, right? It's putting on an act to show us something. And we've been called Charlie in both rooms, so we're probably the same person here as we were there. If this is a play, then we're playing the ghost. Back when it was still alive. This must be right after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones, even better than these. So, for context, the Shaw mine collapse is that our family, so the Scarlet family, owned all the mines in the town. However, back then they had kids working in the mines, and the theory is that there were corners being cut financially when it comes to miner safety, and it collapsed and killed a bunch of kids. And so this is probably the fallout of that. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with those dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. Alexis and Rosalina are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. What did you call on the phone earlier? Friends of the family, not that it matters though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. Ooh. Our family doesn't have any. Okay. That's interesting. Let's put our heads together. What do we know? There's so many ditchlings here. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell. And whatever we saw in the room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. I think the only option on the table as far as right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. It's interesting though, because when I was alone, Wayne appeared now, but he's not here. There's so many ditchlings here. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. No wonder you were such a mess when you came back on Monday. Thank you. She gaslit me when I came back and said oh, okay. To be fair, I didn't show her the recording either. My bad. But, you know, give me the benefit of the doubt. Is Charlie the ghost? Your guess is as good as mine. Shall we? You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step in the void. Oh, we end up in the same room anyway. Because when I played alone, Wayne came from the ceiling and I ran past him to that opening and I ended up in the same place. So it doesn't really matter which door you pick. Ugh, what magic words do we have to say to get you to let us go? We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did to piss you off so much, we're sorry. Oh, fuck, I knew it was coming too. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? Who's this supposed to be? Why can't this ghost be a little more obvious? Come on, use names or tags or something. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what that Scarlet did to your family and what it did to the two of you young'uns. Childhood sweethearts. Just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? So Edwardine and Charlie. Let me just spoil it for you and say it doesn't work out. Our great-grandfather's name was not Charles. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you, but it's not for lack of desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you drag her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? Our great-great-grandfather, he was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. I don't know much besides that, so don't bother asking. What happened to our parents? We talked about this. Assuming this ghost is Charlie, its parents were driven out of town after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. Oh, I thought she was gonna, like, I don't have parents, she doesn't have a dad, so... The powers that work here are stronger than ever your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here, then you can both go free. No more misfortune, not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Kanika mimes handing you something, though your hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. What's that about misfortune and stepping foot outside the holler? Is the town curse? That's where you'll find them. You need her there. Then read what I've written down and be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And then she's gone. Tabata sighs. Okay, let's find a way out unless you have any ideas. I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end. Or until we die. Whichever. It's Wayne. This'll be interesting. There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? Oh hey, it's Tabata's ex. the optimal reaction would be nope, but hey Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? Don't talk to it. Let MissKatonik speak. I'm no enemy. Don't listen to it either. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, MissKatonik. Why can't you do as I ask and stay out of trouble? But that girl won't let you, will she? Stella, is that her name? Perhaps I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out alive. Why does he sound so threatening? He wasn't threatening before. Tabata bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. This is new. Stella? I am not gonna stop that. Tabata, who the hell is he? If you see it again, ignore it, or better yet, run away. Come on, we need to keep moving. If that thing got in here, there must be a way out. No! Tell me what the The two of you step out of the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. Oscar lies in its center, looking pitifully small. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away, and I'm sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. Oscar, I'm so sorry. This looks especially painful, like on an emotional level. Even if everyone else could understand what we were saying, I wonder if he can even hear us. Damn it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damn snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. Is something on your mind? It was Charles Shaw's fault. That's just a fact. Is that a fact, or is that just what you've been told? It's in the history books. It's a fact. You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. This is after the scene with Rosalina and before the scene with Stella. So wait, is this after the scene with Rosalina and before the scene with Stella? That sounds about right. Then the scene with Kanika. I wonder how many more of these are going to be. Damn it, boy. I may have till the morning. Promise me. Promise me you'll go back. At the very least, show that Enoch bastard what for. Stand in silence. Okay. Oh, she's just going. Okay, so Wayne's not here either. Okay. You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against a trellis. A small castle sits off to one side of the wall, and the bars of a prison loom over both all of it and all of you. Climbing up the trellis again, how very Romeo and Juliet of you. No need to run off, I won't tell the old man, though you've gotten sloppy. You should try to be more careful if you don't want him putting you in an early grave. Okay, who's this? You keep asking me things like I know any better than you do. We've both been seeing the same rooms. Don't you know better than me? How can I be sure of anything here? This is some dreamlike ghost realm. It's not like this is anything close to the real world. Who knows if any of this is even happening or if it's just a bunch of made-up scenes? And even if any of this did happen, who's to say this is even close to an accurate interpretation? We're watching the memories of a dead man. No, not one of her brothers. I'm a prisoner. Another victim of the Scarlet's lies, like you, Charles Shaw. Tabitha? Does our family have a history of locking folks up in some sort of rich people dungeon? Is this what's in the Forbidden Wing? The Forbidden Wing is a bunch of old rooms that are dangerously run down. I don't have much perspective on what they were like in their heyday, but going off of what they're like today, they'd be a terrible place to keep a prisoner. A mere generation makes no difference. His blood runs in your veins, does it not? And now it runs in hers. Yes, it seems your little tryst bore fruit, and oh, will you ever be in trouble when the old man finds out? Tabitha's eyes go wide. Fruits as in, shh, let it talk. I think this might be important. You know you don't have to keep dangling there. Come inside, you'll be able to hear me through the door just fine. The world around you swirls, and you and Tabitha find yourselves pulled to the other side of the wall. A door bound by countless locks and chains pulsates before you. Do you get what's going on here? Stop talking, we might miss something. That's not what I invited you in for. I couldn't escape even with your help. I merely wanted to offer a warning. Leave town now. Well, Tabitha, you heard it. It's better to be leaving town. Ha ha, very funny. Now shut up, I'm trying to listen. You can't take her with you, it's not possible. You can always stay and die, but if I were you, I would use my healthy legs and run as far away from Scarlet Hollow as possible. I hear the beaches are nice. Why don't you take a permanent vacation there? I'm guessing he doesn't do that. Yeah, in which case this Charlie guy has nobody to blame but himself. Hear that, Ghost? You had every warning. You should just have left. Ah, you've been talking to the witch then. How very interesting. Charlie, get away from that door. Don't listen to it. Stella? A witch is real? Who knows, but don't take anything this thing says at face value. It could be saying things that intentionally mess with us. How does it know that? This is too much. I just want to go home. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. Okay, so that room, what was the deal with that room? Are we related to Charlie? Do you know where in the estate we're supposed to be right now? Do you know where in the estate we're supposed to be right now? If this is even a real place and not some sort of garbled mess of metaphor and memory, it would probably be in the Forbidden Wing, at least going off of the location of the windows. It's been sealed off for at least a decade though. There's no point thinking about it, okay? I don't want you getting any ideas and sneaking around and falling to your death through a hole in the floor. Come on. The quicker we get through this, the quicker we'll be out of this ghost place, hopefully. You and Tabitha walk after Stella and into the darkness. Oh god, I forgot about this. What? You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. Stella stares through an indecipherable murmur and shuffles feet echo from the ends of the table. Ugh, I don't know how, but this feels so much worse than the last room. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. I guess we're kids now? Yeah, I guess this is before everything else we saw. Hopefully that means it's almost over. I'll try to keep it away from my brother so they don't smash it, though I wish I could make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices, you know? You could probably make real money if you put on a show for people. Dang, even possessed Stella is out here trying to monetize hobbies. Okay. If we're nearing the end of things, do we have a plan yet? If you're asking that question, then the answer is no. I'm waiting to see what happens once the show is over. A traveling show, and you'd want me there too. Oh, could we go to towns along the beach? I've heard about the Outer Banks. I heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world. I wish we could go back in time and all those years ago and tell them what we know. Me too. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you and Tabitha get back into another world. Oh god. Alright, here we go. The dog. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. The trapdoor. Are you back in Rosalina's room? We must be. Which one of us is going to open it? I'm opening it. It creaks open all on its own. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumbled through the hatch. Ah yes. It took some digging, but it's here. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. We can be happy together. And then he got shoved. Eddie? Oh god, I'm actually going to be sick this time. Your cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. Eh? Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Enoch died nearly 80 years ago. Doesn't matter what he did. Doesn't even matter if he framed Charles Shaw at this point. Who's left to be hurt by any of this? Ugh, what now? Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? Are you talking to us? Don't answer it. You must answer for the crimes committed by your Scarlet blood. Are you kidding me? I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die, please. I have been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years. To pay for the years that were taken from me. What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No, 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 it's absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bullshit. What happens if we refuse? Then, I will stay. I will stay until I get what I'm owed. I don't understand. You will live a shorter life, and I will finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. How much shorter will my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you? This isn't for you to know, just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you'd like, you will die. The sentence has been handed down. Make your choice. Well, look at that! Sybil came. That's new. I hope I didn't come too late. Mom? All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others, they're safe. I got your call, Tabitha, but it was definitely not easy getting down here. Get us out of this pit, Sybil. Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that our problem? It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. Why does she want us to... No, we're not doing that. Yeah, you heard her. Sybil, neither of us are compromising with this thing. Now, can you get us out of here? Are you sure you want to leave this business unfinished? Absolutely, this is not our problem. If you think it's the best course of action, yes, I can get you out. It's only a question of seeing through the illusion. We're in a basement, even if all of your senses are telling you otherwise. Try closing your eyes and remembering where you are. Should I have given up years of my life? I don't... You do as she says, closing your eyes. Suddenly the sound and tactile sensations of the spirit realm feel much more distant, as though we've partially awoken from a terrible dream. Good, now feel for the stairs. You fumble in the darkness, grasping the air in front of you. Your palm meets wood with a solid thunk. It's the staircase. You can feel it under your hands. I found it. You begin your ascent. Good work, you two. You're doing great. You place a confident foot on the wooden floor of what you assume must be Rosalina's room. You open your eyes, seeing what feels like a superposition of the real and the fake. Don't let it trick you again. Its powers are already struggling to maintain their grip on you. You continue. You feel the doorframe under your palm and then the sturdy walls of the hallway beyond. We're almost out. I knew it. I knew this ghost wasn't a big deal. It's only faltering now because it's exhausted. Don't underestimate the spirit, Tabitha. You stumble into the corridor between the annex and the library. The real world swims closer and closer to being back in focus. The doors. Come on, MissKatonik, we're almost there. You and Tabitha fall towards the entrance, your legs still unsure of the ground beneath you, and the doors fly open. You're outside. It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dried leaves across steps of the library. I'm gonna peace out. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality, I've got a lot to ponder. See ya, Rosalina. See ya, Alexis. Zane walks off to the road. Where's Oscar? Where's Avery? Finally, we're out of the funhouse. But the spirit remains. It would have been much better to banish the thing. It's spread from the annex to the entire building. Anyone who steps foot in there might be subjected to its torment. Not my problem. Not MissKatonik's problem. I don't want anyone else in town to have to experience that. That was awful. My bones were not meant to bend like that. I've never been so sore in my life. We'll board the place up and say that there was a gas leak. There, fixed it. Rosalina's pain meds are in there. I hope Dr. Kelly is still awake. We'll need replacements right away, especially after everything that just happened. I will have to figure out where we're going to stay. Oh god, this is such a disaster. You and Rosalina could always stay with us, Mr. Gutierrez. That's a very kind offer, Alexis, but I'm afraid the stairs would be too much for Rosalina. And I wouldn't want to impose on your parents like that. It's a lot to ask. I can figure this out. We need to regroup and think about our options. I wasn't about to make a deal like that in the heat of the moment. I get that, but until we figure something out, the library is now a dangerous space that we're just leaving there. Still, who knows what giving up years of your life to that ghost would have done to you. I think you made the right call, and I'm happy you're okay. Unfortunately, it would seem that spirit has only grown stronger since you made your choice. If you went back in there, I can only imagine its demands of you would be that much steeper. Oh, there's nothing to be done, at least for the time being. Great, then we all, in principle, agree. It's done. Let's move on. No. Any ideas, Tabata? I don't usually do this kind of thing. The properties we own are for the miners, but there is a house that's vacant right now that might be suitable. You know the old Maxwell place? What? You can't be serious. That place is falling apart. Don't bring it up. Look, I'll tell you what. I won't even make you pay rent for the first month. Consider repayment for not literally giving up my soul to get rid of a ghost that hasn't caused any problems until the two of you live there. That's funny. I thought it was your family that pissed off a ghost. Your cousin furiously pulls out a keyring before picking one off and handing it to Oscar. Thank you. This really means a lot to me and Rosalina. Now, if all of you don't mind, I'm going to go home. I think we've had enough social interaction for a lifetime tonight. Finish up whatever you have to do here. I'll wait by the car. Tabata doesn't wait for you to respond, pushing past you and heading towards the car. To think that ghosts are actually real, Stella's got to be over the moon right now. Actually, wait, where is Stella? Is she okay? Let's go talk to her. I've never seen anything like that, like what we saw tonight. Absolutely dreadful. And I don't think my dear Stella is having an easy time with it. Oh, hey. I'm sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner. Crap. I think she took the brunt of it. Hey. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Wait, are you serious? Should we be worried about her? I don't know. I think he's harmless. He had plenty of opportunities to hurt me in there, but he didn't even touch me. He's never touched you yet. It's hard to find that reassuring. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble her with any details. Don't pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. There was another carving in there. Yeah. Oh, right. Were you all conscious that whole time? And they were, which is fucked. About the library. Gas leak, it is. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sure I have questions after everything you saw tonight, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room Hmm. I don't know who to trust, like Sybil or Wayne, because Wayne seems like too obvious of a bad guy to be a bad guy, you know? Do you really have any idea who you were? You couldn't place it. I think knowing who he was playing in the house is gonna be a key part. What do you remember? All of it. Okay. So this also changes for me because last time I went alone, so Sybil walked with me home. Now Tabitha and I are driving home. I'm glad we're both still in one piece. So I guess ghosts are real? Yeah, I guess so. How do you feel about that? The same as I felt before we went into that house. You'd be surprised how quickly people adjust to terrible realities. I'd much rather move on from what happened tonight than make a big deal out of it, and I'm sure most of your little friends feel the same way. Okay. Oh god. You're back inside. Is it darker? After the events of this evening, the howling wind and unsteady creaks of the estate almost feel like a warm welcome. Well, we're back. Do you think Stella's okay, like emotionally? She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. What do you want to know? Why is he all gross? He's sick or something. Probably part of why he's such a creepy weirdo now. I don't know if it's contagious, but I wouldn't rule it out, so don't go near him. Why is he following me? He's a creep, stalking his ex's cousin. All the more reason to not talk to him. He's a different man now. Stay away from him. Do you think he's actually going to hurt Stella? No, he's a creep, but I don't think he has it in him to hurt her. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Stella is irritatingly resourceful. She'll be fine. You really don't want me to talk to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news. How did you know to call Sybil? Who else should I have called? The cops? I called the cops. I believe you've seen the compliments on full display. True, but I didn't have any other options. Besides, I'm sure you've heard that old woman talk. If anyone in this town would have known how to deal with a ghost, it'd be her, right? Do you think Stella is okay, like emotionally? She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. She'll be fine. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty traumatized right now. That's great. Now you're really a Scarlet. Let this be a lesson to you. What's gonna happen to the library? It'll stay boarded up until a real ghost hunter comes in or something. Or maybe Charlie will just get fed up and disappear. I don't know how ghosts work. And it's not our problem now anyway. The important thing is, we both got out of there, and even though everybody got banged up, nobody died. I won't ever charge Oscar and Rosina much rent for the old Maxwell place out of the kindness of my heart. I'm sure they'll find something soon. I'll go to bed. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. I could get used to this place. That's good to hear. It would be nice not being the only Scarlet left. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Does she want me to stay? Wow. Alright, let's see. Does the cinematic change at all? Doesn't look like it. Oh, because I didn't shower at the start of the episode. Okay, turn. Okay, I think. Yeah, that's probably the better ending. Because I'm finding out more about the story. My cousin's actually talking to me, so I'll save that one. Wait. We got a few more achievements. We got... Oops. Not that. We got... I'm back. Welcome back. The unclean achievement.